Hi, my name is Ramey, and I'm presenting for Group 7. Our case study was on Case 5-1, which is Culture Creates Customer Dissatisfaction. Question 1. What type of expectation does Mr. Joe Tang have about his ticketing situation? Mr. Tang has predictive expectations. This means his expectations about Mr. Yadav's business are not accurate. Seeing as Global Voyages mainly handles corporate clients, the company is not equipped to meet Mr. Tang's payment expectations. Number 2. Which of the theories of post-conception reactions might explain Mr. Tang's experience and why? The theory we chose to explain Mr. Tang's experience is expectation and disconfirmation. Mr. Tang had a predetermined outcome when choosing to travel with Global Voyages, as he saw them as a trustworthy business when he would use them through work. He was unaware of the fact that Mr. Yadav's business does not typically handle retail flyers, so there is a disconnect between his expectations and reality. Since he wants his tickets promptly without having to make a prompt payment. Next, to discuss question 3 is Tumultured.
Question 3 asks, if the customer is likely to mention his dissatisfaction or negative experience with Global Voyages to his friends and acquaintances, what can Mr. Yadav's business do to combat? Well, from the textbook, there were 7 steps that outlined how to combat this situation, and in order to combat any bad press about this incident, we believe that Global Voyagers can follow the list in our text that states the 7 ways to handle customer dissatisfaction. And these strategies include asking questions, thanking the customer for providing the information first off, then asking questions, apologizing, showing empathy, explaining the corrective action, acting quickly, and following up with the customer after the corrective action has been taken. Next up, number 4 with Suke.
Okay, question 4. In your opinion, is this a case of customer misbehavior or not? Please justify your answer. Expectations is that he wants a flight. Right, in our opinion, this is most definitely a case of customer misbehavior. We say this because we think Mr. Tang is displaying moral liquidity issues. As stated before, he has unrealistic away without playing right away. Next question.
Okay, so for question 5, which was, which of the characteristics of relationship quality does Global Voyages exhibit in the case? Relationship quality is the degree of connectedness between a consumer and a retailer. The strategy we chose was personalization. That is to treat Mr. Tang as a special case, as he has been a loyal customer to Global Voyages for 4 years. Okay, so for question 6, which was, what would you do if you were the owner of Global Voyages? In other words, how would you deal with the situation? In this situation, we think Mr. Yadav should re-inform Mr. Tang about Global Voyages company policies and remind him that they do not usually cater to retail flyers. That being said, since Mr. Tang is such a loyal customer and has been for 4 years, they will make an exception for him and set up a payment plan. Thank you. Thank you.